Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with round 4 of the F1, the GT Sport 2020 FIA Manufacturer Series. This time around once again it is Group 3 cars. This time though we head to Lemans, not a particularly great track for the Toyota on GT Sport. Unfortunately no qualifying footage from this one because I completely messed it up. You only get one chance of qualifying around here. I managed to bin it pretty early on in the lap, just a small mistake by myself. I was very annoyed with it, so unfortunately yeah, no footage from qualifying this time around. We find ourselves starting down in P18 on the grid ready for this one today, but of course we've still got the race ahead of us. Like I said, this is not a particularly great track for the Toyota, one of the slowest cars down the straights. Of course this one is going to be dominated by the likes of the Jags and the McLaren F1s as well. I think that McLaren was pulling away from me. We were in the slipstream at one point over the course of this race. But obviously, if you guys do want to enjoy, nonetheless, make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed, of course, as well, obviously, for more GT Sport content. I've been really enjoying the first half of the FIA Manufacturer Series and, of course, the Nations Cup as well so far on GT Sport. Of course, there will be more footage hopefully coming from both series over the course of 2021. I'm also considering jumping into the next round of the Toyota Cup as well. I think that's ran on Sunday nights, so obviously let me know down below if you guys want me to jump into that. I think I missed the first race of the year, but maybe, just maybe, we can try and get ourselves involved in a few more of them down the line there. You can see, getting rounding out towards the rear of your field, there is the other GR Supra in this race, down in P16. Now, like I said, there we are, all the way down in P18. There we go. There's me, obviously, with the standard paint scheme there. Still ahead of the Martini Alfa Romeo. That thing still looks absolutely incredible every time I see it. But yeah, let's head down onto the track then, ready for the start of round 4 of the season. Right, so here we go then, round 4 of the FIA Manufacturer Series here from Gran Turismo Sport. This time round at Lemans. Qualifying, as you would have seen, didn't go too well for us. We're going to start on the hards and just try to get to the end of the race on the one set of tyres. No pit stops required, with a bit of luck over the course of this one here today. But yeah, hopefully we can keep it clean, keep it tidy, and just slowly but surely move our way up through the order. Had a very weird issue in qualifying. Haven't had that in any of my practice runs, but it is 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go for the start of this race then. Like I said, just trying to keep it nice and tidy. Track limits penalties are going to be very common as well over the course of this race, as already we've got a Porsche going pretty slowly just in front of us. But yeah, hopefully we can move our way up the order over the course of today. No idea where this guy's already going defensive. Or even look down towards turn 1. We'll have a look to the outside. Well, the inside for turn 1, the outside for turn 2. Haven't really used the hard tyres in practice, so wait and see as to how they fare. That's already one spot made up then, as the guy behind's already got a 2-second penalty. That's not good going. As you can see, everyone sneak down the first few corners of the lap. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit careful on these hards though. Don't quite provide the same grip as the mediums. There is a couple of people who already had issues before we even get in towards Tetra Rouge. And this corner as well, so easy to pick up penalties on. There is the other Toyota in this lobby. Interesting to see how well he's going to be able to do over the course of today. As well, have a look to the outside. Hopefully we'll be able to give each other a little bit of slipstream. Try and get up towards the McLaren in front. Yeah, the McLaren, I'm sure, a very quick car around here. Of course, just due to the nature of it, among how OP it can be down the straight in Group 3 still. Down in towards the next chicane. Just trying to keep it nice, clean and tidy on this first lap. He says, with massive oversteer. Oh, we just missed out on slipstream off the McLaren as well. That's a bit gutting. Toyota behind us, though, is probably going to be able to close in quite rapidly again. But, I mean, we're up 4 spots off the start, which isn't too bad. A couple of people making mistakes. So, I mean, I'd rather make the mistake in qualifying than make it in the race. So we've still got guys going side by side further up the road. Let's just wait and see. Down in towards the second Mulsanne chicane. McLaren, that is not the line through there, buddy. And that's going to be us up to P13 then of this race. Let's just wait and see. Oh, a little bit of battling going on behind. I think the McLaren's trying to not lose as many places as possible there. And he's already, despite that horrendous run, still gaining on me again. That goes to show how OP that thing is down the straight. I mean, this is one of the worst cars down the straights as well. I always knew this one was going to be tough. Try not to run wide. I think that was what caused the issue in qualifying. So try and take as much curb on the exit out of The next corner, is that Arnage? No, that's Mulsanne corner, isn't it? I should remember a lot more of the corner names around here. Arnage is obviously the next tight right-hander. Right, yeah, look at that McLaren manages to pull himself back into the slipstream, but now it's going to gain even quicker on us. Down in towards the next couple of corners. Big old gap to the guys up in front, but I'm intrigued to know whether people are going to do the medium hard, or whether they're just going to try and take the hards right the way through. I just don't think a pit stop's worth it around here. Tyre wear I don't think is going to be that big an issue, and even if it is, sorry, fuel even if it is, of course, we can just go to set mediums if we need to, but I think we've got enough fuel to get to the end. Yeah, we do. So that should be pretty comfortable, as the Spaniard in front's now picked up a 1-second penalty as well. So things are looking up for us early on in this race. There we go, Corvette serves his penalty. That's going to bring him closer to our clutches as we head in towards the final chicanes. Just try and get it all collected back up again. Corvette really not getting a good run out the final couple of corners. It's going to leave us all over the back of him, so 5 spots made up then on lap 1. I would still love to try and get sort of like a top 5 in this one. Keep up the consistency we've shown early on this season, but we'll wait and see. Have a look at the inside if we can. Nope, he's going to give us a big old squeeze. And completely run us off the road, apparently. Would love some room, buddy. But apparently that's just not happening. Hopefully no BS penalty for that. Oh, come on. Got to be some bite from the front end. Nope. That's fine, we held on to it. Somehow. Right, come on. McLaren, drag me. I beg. See what sort of speed we can get now. See if we can even close in on this guy. He's still pulling away. Come on. Come on, Toyota. I beg. He's still pulling away. There we go. Now we're starting to pull on him. Albeit only a tiny bit. That is ridiculous. How fast that McLaren is. That's also a ridiculous line into that corner. Someone in front's picked up a penalty. So back in B13 then. But hopefully these two in front of us can battle a bit. Hopefully that Corvette driver doesn't know how to drive around other cars, so that should make things a bit better for us. Oh, guy in front served his penalty, so that's going to bring the Corvette and I back up with him. Hopefully going to be able to get a bit of slipstream on the Jag. A lot of Jags in this lobby, I've noticed. Don't know if it's a particularly brilliant car this week or what, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, Corvette's now in front of him though. Hopefully we can try and close in through here. This should be where the Toyota is a bit stronger. See how much curb we can take through there. Getting all over the back of him. Oh, come on, man. Why are you braking that much there? Don't need to. That was just a little go faster love tap, in my own words. Oh, come on. Gotta get on with it, buddy. Hopefully we can try and get a run on him through the final chicane. Not quite, I don't think. And now he's going to get the slipstream on the Corvette as well. Come on, what's that? Come on, get back on the road. So annoying. Don't know why that corner is so difficult for us in this race. That seems to be the way the car bounces off the inside. It is flat if you get it hooked up, but now we're going to be under pressure from the Porsche behind us. I know there's more pace in the car. I know we could probably get this thing up towards the top 10, but we just can't seem to get it hooked up. Is the Porsche going to go for anything? That's the real question. Yes, by the looks of it. He's going to park it on the apex, so we'll keep the nose there. Thanks for turning in on me. We'll hold on to the place for now, but again, he's probably going to come at us. We'll just keep him the race in line, I think. Or the inside even, I should say. I'm going to fight him too much. Come on, slot in. No, you're going to brake early? Yes. This time around, though, does slam the door, which was kind of what I wanted. Right, now drag me up towards those Spaniards. That's the next thing. Might get a run on him down in towards Mulsanne Corner, though. Slowed down. Get on the power nicely. But again, he's probably going to be able to come back at us again now. So we'll wait and see. I'm just going to take the shortest line to Indy. Look at the overspeed he's got. That's ridiculous. This thing is so slow. If he pulls out the toe, he hasn't got as much, but it's just crazy. So now I think we've actually got the overspeed on him again, yeah. He might bail out of that. Yes, he does. Thank you. So hopefully now we can try and pull away again in through Arnage. Yeah, there we go. Back up over a second. That's what I like to see. Oh, we got yellow flags. Oh, that's a lot of curb though. Someone's binned it. That's another Porsche. So it is now going to mean that Corvette's inside the top 10. He's also picked up a penalty to add insult to injury. But we gained so much on the guys in front through there. Top 10 still on the cards though, and of course if anyone does try and go mediums to the end, they'll get a minute penalty, and I'd hope we're still within that window. Come on, surely now we're going to be able to get a good run on the Jag as long as we don't mess up Tetra Rouge. Nice chunk of curb on the way in. Yep, beautiful line. Right, let's get this guy. Although he might now get some slipstream off the Corvette in front of him. Already gaining though quite nicely. Is he going to go defensive? No, doesn't look like he is. We'll get as much slipstream as we dare. We should now slot to the inside. What's the gap to the Corvette? Oh, we might just get some slipstream off him as well. Slot back in front of the Jag. Love it when you get that sort of front end slip into the corner. Might now be able to get a run on the Corvette as well. But up all through sector 1, sorry. It's the first time we've actually got it hooked up. Not gaining much on the Corvette though, but still definitely gaining. The Jag actually might slip out the DRS, the slipstream. Yes, he does. There we go. Goodbye, Mr. Jag. Just watch that Delta fly up now. See if we can force the Corvette into a bit of an error. I can go in there. Yeah, really trying to dance the car in the limit of grip on the exits though. Corvette's going to give us the inside. Not too sure why. It's because he's got a little bit better top end. Gotta send it into air, I think. Yes, we will, by the looks of it. You can try and turn on me, buddy, but we're having that. Thank you. Up inside the top 10 then. We've still got another 3 laps to go after this one. Guys in front, 3 seconds clear, but now the Corvette's going to get a good run on us. We'll just hold the inside. Shortest run back down to Indy. But I don't think it's going to matter much. Yeah, clean around the outside for him. Not surprised by that. Don't really want to be battling through here, I'll be honest, if he's going to break that early. Nah, not quite. Got the grip on the outside. But we still remain close to him. Oh my god, where's he going there? I'll accidentally get to the inside. Wasn't quite the intention, as he's completely dropped it on the exit. Not too sure what that was all about. he suddenly just completely missed the apex. We took it as normal. Might have been a bit aggressive, but no more than he's done to us early on. And now back up into 10th then. Oh, big snap over steam. Can't think we were going to bin it there, so it ghosted for us, but almost under the 4-minute mark as well. But we're making good progress still. We're up to 9th actually. I think someone else has binned it. And now, hopefully we can try and still maybe get close to a top 5 here. On to lap 6, I can see a couple of guys still battling up the road, but it doesn't seem like myself or I think it's another Jag in front of us. Not taking much time out of them. But we're still just pushing like crazy trying to do qualifying laps to the end. Like I said, hopefully, I'm hoping we can pick up at least one spot through someone not doing the proper pit strategy. But knowing my luck, everyone will have double checked it. One of the guys in front of us has had a penalty. Hopefully this will bring us down in towards slipstream range. That was 2.5. It's going to get under 2, but it's definitely not going to be close enough. Well, as we get towards the final lap of this race, we are still taking a lot of time out of the guys in front. It's just a question of whether we're taking enough out of them to really have an impact towards the end of this race. P6 could still be on the table, unless some drama goes on for guys ahead of them. We've taken a good 2 seconds out of this Merc just in front of us this lap. But he did also have a penalty. Oh, there we go, leader's in. He was on a set of mediums, so that might be one spot that we gain. So that's exactly what we needed. That's what I was hoping for. Guys on mediums, obviously, either... Well, it's not worth taking the pen if you've realised. But where is he going to come out then? And obviously, how quick is he going to be towards the end of this race? We're up into 8th. I think he's still behind us, I want to say. Yeah, there he is behind us. So we could still get a top 5 then. If things go well on the final lap of this race. We need to try and get past the Merc first, though. We're definitely a lot quicker than him at the moment. Look at the... Oh, that's not where we wanted to be. It's not going to help us out at all through the first couple of corners, but we've got a couple of Jags just in front of him still duking out. Hopefully we're all in slipstream range so we can slowly just close up the gap. Merc gets a horrible run in towards our Tetra Rouge. You can't see where the corner is, as they're both surely going to pick up penalties for that. There's a half second for him. Not the guy in front there, rather weirdly. Oh, there we go. The guy in front as well. So that should be 2 spots pretty easily gained, but hopefully they can both drag us up towards the other Jag. Just wait and see. Merc getting a little bit of a push. 180 miles an hour. Is he going to let us have this? No, of course not. Luckily the other guy brakes rather early. Oh, come on man, what are you doing? That's going to be another spot for us. But the Frenchman now, a long way up the road. 1.4 seconds to be precise, which is catchable between now and the end, but maybe with some clear air, he's going to be alright. Got a couple of Russians, a couple of Swiss guys at the front of the field. As the 2 behind us are still duking it out. Can we take a bit of time out of the Frenchman in towards the next chicane? He's getting no slipstream off guys in front of him, luckily. Which gives me a little bit of hope on the final lap of this race. Nice couple of tenths taken out of him there. That fills us with confidence as we head in towards the final half a lap of this race. Guys behind as well. Still, they're closing in a bit, but as long as they don't do anything stupid, they shouldn't get the the slipstream. I keep calling it DRS because it's that powerful on this game. We've actually taken a lot of time out of the leaders as well. Oh, no. That's why I didn't qualify. Oh, come on. Don't do the weird calibration thing, thank you. It's the guy in front. The gap stays at about 1.2. It might open up to about 1.3 down this straight. We're really going to have to nail the final few corners if we want to get close to him and hope we can force an error. You can just see a train of cars in front, but I mean, to finish, what? Unless something goes catastrophically wrong within 12 seconds, is not bad going over a race like this, around a track like this. It's so dependent on the slipstream. Come on. That's another 10th or so. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Now going to be pretty tight on fuel towards the end. Wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, as now I think a lot more of the pressure is going to come from behind than in front towards the end of this race. Germany is going to get some slipstream on us. So we really do need to nail these final few corners. 1.4 seconds in the final sector is going to be difficult. But I'm not going to give up just yet. Make sure we keep hitting our marks. This is where the Toyota is so strong. See, we do make quite substantial gains. But unless he does something bad, it's not quite going to be enough, I don't think, at the end of the day. You can see there, 7/10 taken out of him. We've halved the gap in just a few corners. But unless we absolutely nail this and he does something bizarre, I think it's all over. Look how much we've gained. Come on. Oh, come on. No! Oh, we just unghosted at the wrong time. I think we could have... It would have been close. We might just have been able to get a run on in there. But yeah, unfortunately, no one in the end making the tyre blunder. I think everyone got a penalty, though, in this race. That is rather alarming. Everyone at some point or another picked up a penalty. But it is an F-Type. 3 F-Types in the top 5. I mean, 5 of them in the top 9. Goes to show how strong they were around here. A Porsche, a Genesis, myself, and AMG able to get between them at the end of the day. But thank you all so much for watching once again. If you have enjoyed, do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed as well, of course, for more GT Sport action. But 18th to 6th isn't too bad going in my eyes. We'll be back very, very soon with more from the Nations Cup at the weekend. Looking forward to jumping back into that again.